Good morning. That's a nice view. It'll even be better once that gets covered. And yes, that project is technically done. See all the mulch and all those irises popping up and all the viney plants? What is it? Lusteria? Is that the wrong one? Wisteria with a W. Lusteria is real bad. Wisteria is the plant. That whole shipping container will be hidden eventually in flowers. Amazing. We still got to find the bench, so video coming soon. Yes, it's Sunday morning. Happy Sunday. And I'm heading to the gym. I have to do it. I've eaten so bad in the last 2 days. And I haven't gone to the gym in the last 2 days. So I got to do it for myself. It's a slow Sunday morning with the rest of the family. Everybody's sleeping in. So I'm going to take off, go quick. I'm always quick, actually. That's my thing. I'm in and out in less than a half an hour usually of the gym. I'm not there all day, you know. Plus, it's near Walmart, and I got to get some milk. Kids have no milk, and no, they're not drinking our goat milk. Not right now. We need to make soap out of it. Soap and lotion and things like that. So they're not going to drink it. And we need a couple other things. Some bread. Basic stuff. So I'll hit up Walmart, hit up the gym, come back home, maybe cook some bacon, eggs, things like that. Who knows? It'll just be a slow Sunday. Not exactly sure the whole plan for the day. We do actually, today is the last day. Okay, I'll put my seatbelt on in a minute. The last day the boat is allowed to be in the water. And it's gonna be cold today. It's only gonna hit like 70, right at 68, 69, 70 degrees today. That's it. Why is the car yelling at me? What's going on, car? Can't we talk? Okay, are you yelling? Trunk is open. Trunk is not open. Oh, you wanna know why the trunk is open? Ready? I'll show you guys why it thinks the trunk is open, which is funny. It told us in our app last night, hey, you left your trunk open, because it'll do that. It'll warn you, like, you left your trunk open, which technically, it's right, we did. See, it is open. It was not latched all night. That's all coffee. Yes, lots of coffee. Now we're latched. Much better. We had to pick up coffee yesterday. For all you coffee lovers. Just so we know, pumpkin spice and blueberry and some of those are very limited quantities. We only run them for like a month or two. And then we sell out on purpose because they're they're seasonal. Car's gonna yell at me again about my seatbelt. So yeah, off to the gym. Maybe some Walmart. No, definitely Walmart, gym. Get all the coffees in inventory. Ship all those out. Probably not today. It's Sunday. They're definitely not getting shipped out today. Maybe packaged. I'm not sure. Get the boat out of the water. That's what we have to do. So pumpkin spice today. It's good. We got a couple left in stock. You guys should grab them. And we'll get more too. Actually, there's some in the trunk. But we'll probably go out on the boat today. Take a little ride. It's gonna be cold, so it'll be a fun little, like, just ride around the lake. Maybe anchor up and just sit, relax, play games on your phone, do some internet research about things you're thinking about, that kind of thing. It's like somebody would read a book. I don't read books. No, I research the internet about topics in my head. Yep. Could be anything from how to cut soap better, like with different machines, or it's usually 90% all business. But some of it's not. No, some of it's not business. I'll research painting stuff and things like that, and watch some of my other YouTube follower friends, you know, see what Daniel's up to on his lake project. I called it a lake. I wonder if he watches me every day. I don't know if he does, but it's a pond project, and he's making the pond bigger. I wonder how big he'd have to go for it to be considered Daniel's lake. I don't know. Quinn asked that question the other day, because we have a little pond that we would love to make bigger, but the state of Connecticut and our regulations are ridiculous. I don't know what I'd have to go through to get approval for that, but it is definitely something I'd love to research, because ours is man-made, was probably made 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, probably when the property was built. And you could see how it was man-made. You can see how the berm was pushed up, so we'd have to raise the dam. But if we raise the dam, it's automatically gonna spill out on a different side You could tell by looking at it. So it's like we have to raise it in a lot of places, but it'd be so nice to get a much nicer pond over there. The challenge we're gonna have, and Daniel, if you're watching, how do I get the weeds to stop growing in it? That's the gross part. We get this pond and really it turns into, you know, half an acre in our case of a bunch of lily pads and weeds growing in a pond. So I don't know. We don't know. We'd have to ask DEEP, the Department of Environmental Protection around here, and talk to them and all these other organizations before we do anything. But we've seen ours dry out before too. One year it dried so much you were able to literally drive through it because you could see all the walking paths for the deer. They were walking from one side to the other in the mud, from in and out one side. That was a couple of years ago during a drought. So I don't know if we even have enough water that comes into it and all that stuff. It's actually getting pretty dry right now. We're in the middle of a little bit. We had a little rain last night, but nothing crazy. So I don't know, but there's the boat right there off to the side. You can see that house, white house right there. That's where the boat is. And we have to go get it out of the water today. So it's the last day at the marina. He allowed me to leave it there for just 1 week because he had an opening. He doesn't have a spot for us officially to be down there at the marina. So we're not official marina members at that place and we're still trying to sell it. So we'll see what happens there. But off to the gym, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about day 2 of camping and who knows what else. Okay, yeah, I go to the gym. I can leave the gym and enjoy life with those guilty pleasures like Starbucks. This one is not mine. This is Liz's dirty, venti iced dirty chai latte. Look at all those words in one item. The dirty part means they put a shot of espresso in it. Really wake you up. See, on some days we don't drink our own coffee, but today it's a double. I had my own coffee and then I go with the mocha. The mocha ice with the whipped cream. Venti, I guess, stands for large. I don't know. You could Google it, see what it actually stands for. But it was a good day at the gym, you know, not too bad. The radio's on! I hate when the radio's on when I get in the car because then you guys might hear some music. And the little money we make off Google does help pay for hay. That and you Patreon people. I'm going to talk to Patreon later today or tomorrow. I have to put out a video. You guys are the most dedicated, what's that word? Like when you give without expectation of anything in return. Now Patreon's dropped in half. We've gone, for the amount of members is way, way down. But that's okay because some of you are still there and I saw it the other day and I'm like, oh, that stinks because Patreon used to technically pay for all our hay. It was amazing. The Patreon were the hay people. But now it's lower, but that's okay. I gotta go talk to the Patreon people. I don't know what I'm gonna tell you guys that I haven't told anybody else, but I gotta figure that out. My point is, what was my point? Where was I going with that? I don't remember. Oh, the video. I don't want it to get demonetized, you know, from the music in the car and the music in Starbucks and stuff like that. So heading home, it's Sunday treat day. Oh, check these out. Not sponsored. You know, Starbucks, call me. Yeah, right. I don't think any. Actually, don't call me. We own our own coffee company. I don't want to be sponsored by you. But that is the cutest thing ever. Quinn and Olivia are going to eat raccoons. Maybe that'll be the title of my video. Raccoons for breakfast. Maybe that'll be it. That'll get people to really click. Yep. How did the raccoon taste? I don't know why they made raccoon cake pops, but that was so cute. I had to get them for the kids. Okay, I'm back home. And I got a question for you. You can probably hear all that crazy noise. All right, let me get a little lower here. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, whoa, Caesar, calm down. Yes, what are we doing? So my question to you guys, is there anyone in the village that has potty trained a dog to actually go to the bathroom in the house? Kind of like a litter box. Caesar, I'm coming out, buddy. I'm on my way. Hang on. So yeah, they come outside, they do their poops and pees, but with 5 of them, it's hard to keep up sometimes, and occasionally we get an accident in the house. What I'm wondering is can you dual potty train, right? Go to the bathroom outside, pee, poop, all that stuff. But if for some reason a human can't get you out on time, can they have a litter box to pee and poop in? I mean, people in the city litter box train their dogs on pee-pee pads all the time, and they pee-pee pad it, and then they pick up the pee-pee pad and put it in a bag, kind of like a diaper genie thing from back when we all had babies. If you guys had diaper genies, I don't know. We had that with one child, not the rest. But yeah, I wonder if it's a backup option. I don't know. Put it in the comments. Let us know if you've ever potty trained your dog to pee and poo inside. Any of you city folks. All right, dogs. Mom and I have to get out to the barns soon. Okay, before we get to the barns, we're gonna sidetrack this whole video. We're gonna let you watch day 2 of camping with Livy and the rest of us. Actually, they did come out for day 2 for bacon and stuff like that in the morning, but my phone died, so we didn't get any of that. So you're just gonna see the Olivia part with me and her super early in the morning. I'll be back after you watch this. Olivia, are you awake?
Yeah.
It's 3:49 in the morning, and we're still out here.
Well, because we were sleeping on rocks because this air mattress wasn't blown up all the way.
We are not getting a super fancy air mattress. Whoa, that's $100. We're not getting that. No way, man. Yeah, let's do it. Mama, we're gonna need that in the car. Mom will like it too if she shows up.
Oh, wow, that's heavy. Actually.
Yes, it's very heavy, and then we'll use Tyler's pump to blow it up.
What if there is a pump in here?
There's no pump in there. I don't think these ones have built-in pumps, because this is a very cheap one. It's only $20.
Air mattress wasn't blown up all the way.
That's a good point. The air mattress lost all its air, and we had to pump it back up. We should have went with the better air mattress. Oh well, that's what you get for Dad being cheap. It's still working.
Didn't I kind of say to pick an air
Yes,
mattress?
you
and then...
did. You said get the better one, and I said no, because it was like...
it was only $79.
No, it was more than that, because it was the big... We probably could have went with the queen. That's what we should have done. We didn't need the king. We didn't need the whole tent to be an air mattress. We could have probably went with a queen with a pump built in and a little thicker, because when I lay on this thing, I do still feel the ground. Oh well, but that sounds cool outside. Listen. Okay. Eggs and bacon in a little while. $7:27 in the morning. We did it. We didn't quit. It's cold, yeah. Come on out here. The fire's nice and warm. It is. I know, I didn't want to get unbundled either. But now the fire's going. I'm in my shorts because that's all I brought, and that was a bad idea. It was a little chilly overnight.
I at least brought a big sweatshirt.
You did. You brought a big sweatshirt. I wore shorts, and that was, it got a little chilly overnight. 50 something degrees. It's not that cold, but it got a little cold. There was one point where I was really bundled. Yep. I was really wrapped up in my little blankets. There we go. No, toasting my buns. Oh, that's better. I put the chair real close. I heard the owl this morning.
Same.
We heard coyotes in the middle of the night and almost chickened out and ran inside. Right? You were close? Yeah.
And then we might have heard a deer.
We might have heard a deer. Something walking in the woods. Can you feel the fire from there? Kinda. Okay, good. So it's day 2. And that's it, we're done. We're gonna make some bacon and eggs and we're gonna be done. The owl's out there somewhere. I hear it. How long did it take you, be honest, put it in the comments, to realize we were just camping in our backyard? Really our front yard. See? The house, the pond, the house of pie. It's right there, house of pie. Yeah, such a long journey for us to go camping. And guess what? The air pond's getting low. Wait a minute, get a little closer. We actually left this boat in our pond all season. The pond's real low. I mean, it could come up another like 3 feet. Look at that. She had to use the bathroom. She's not willing to pop a squat in the woods. That's okay. She's heading to the porta potty that's out in the front yard. She says she'll be back, but we'll find out. She'll rent out this campsite to villagers. Like campsite 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just kidding. We can't do that. That's like illegal. You're back. For a second there, I thought I was gonna lose you. Like you were gonna go into the house. Is that fire keeping you warm there now? Yeah, that seat's much better because this one has the big block in front of it. Our little camping stove is working for our... No, actually I wasn't sure if you were gonna come back or not. No, I figured you were gonna come back. I was like 90% sure you would come back. The fire would just take forever to get hot enough. Probably, all the windows were open last night, which is good. We're not very level here. It's a little tall. And it's way too big of a pan. But we're working. Okay, super short video on day 2. She's collecting worms because we might go fishing later today. I'm cooking bacon. I've got bacon resting on cardboard, and we're down to 3% on our battery. So, did you like your camping trip in the front yard? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna text Tyler and Quinn, see if they're awake, to see how much bacon I need to cook. Because, you know, they slept in the house, which is over that way. So that camping trip was a good time. We did good, other than I bought the cheap air mattress and it didn't work and we ended up on the ground and had to go back and return the air mattress because it leaked and get a good one. So now we have a good one for next time. Next project on the list for next week, pool. It's officially shut off, but now we have to close it. And I want to close it before the leaves start falling in it to try to keep it halfway clean. That's gonna happen soon. I don't know. Okay, last thing, I'm installing a new camera for our live feed. If you haven't watched yet, look in our description, the live barn. It's barn all the time. It's live all the time. And I'm installing a new camera for now called the Hey camera. We're gonna sacrifice the camera. Here it is right here, this little guy. We're gonna sacrifice it. If a goat decides to eat it, we lost $100, which they're not gonna get hurt. We're gonna need a cable. Hopefully that one's long enough. And we're gonna get this installed and see if we can get some good funny shots of live goat hay eating camera. It'll be an exciting camera in the mornings because I'm trying to find a hammer. Because the goats like to eat a lot of their hay in the morning right when we fill the feeder. It's gonna go behind the little feeder. If you remember, you can put it in the comments if you like. You OG people, if you've been following since the day we launched our first camera, this is where the original camera was, sort of. It was in the corner, very close to this, and we're going back there for now. Eventually, this camera will move and be installed so you can watch the bunk beds. But the bunk beds are nowhere near even in progress yet because we have to figure out, you know, the cost and budget and all that stuff on that project. So for now, I'm gonna try to install this camera, but I have to go get the drill, and they don't know where I put the drill because adult ADD is the thing, you know? That's it. That's all I got for today. Hopefully that was a fun video between camping and all the other fun stuff that goes on around here. And we will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye.